Wine number 3 is our 2024 Steely Cham. So if you've been a wine club member for a while, you know that probably the best grape that we're the best at growing and then making wine out of is our Chamberson. We made it a million different ways. You know, we've made it dry, we've made it sweet. You know, our Dodging Tornadoes is 100% Chamberson. We've done, most of our swashbucklers are 100% Chamberson. You know, we use it to color our rosés with. You know, then we have a whole lineup of oak-aged Chamberson as well. The only dry non-oaked one is our Steely Cham, which is this one right here. So the Steely Cham being the Chamberson kind of sound like Steely Dan to me. So that's kind of how we ended up with that one. And so this is our 2024. If you've heard us over the last year and a half, you've known that the growing conditions here in Kansas have not been great. Yes. It's been kind of like LA has been the last couple weeks. It'd be like trying to grow grapes there for the last year and a half. We had the late freeze in 23, and then we had hailstorm in 24. And so for us, it's been hard to make enough wine from our own grapes here. So this year we had to cut the Chamberson a little bit for the Steely Cham, just because we don't have enough to get enough oak barrel age as we want and enough into our sweet wines as we want. So we actually did that with Syrah, another grape that we don't typically use. This was the first year ever that we brought in grapes from California. We need to be able to make enough wine to keep the lights on. We haven't been able to in the last couple of years with the growing conditions. And so we brought in some Pinot Noir, some Syrah, and some Tempranillo actually this year from Herringer, just north of California. Or north of Sacramento, excuse me. And so they showed up and we crushed them, pressed them, fermented them. And so this one here is 2024. So it's been the Chamberson we have off of our own vineyard, plus about 20% Syrah that we, like I said, we made this fall as well. And so, Adam, how do you think it turned out?
Pretty good. It definitely has that Syrah characteristic. You know, we put about 20% in there.
It's got a good Chamberson on the nose, though.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more. I use fancy song terms sometimes, but I try to make them very personable as well. So it's a little bit more brooding. The Chamberson is usually really bright and pops, where this one's a little bit more subdued, I guess is the better way to say that.
Chamberson, it has like this buttered noodle kind of smell to it, I think, sometimes. And I know he hates when I say that, but it really, I think that this one does.
It's just an interesting term.
Well, that's what it smells like to me.
I have Wooly, he's got buttered noodles. It's also kind of taken on some of the meaty characteristic of the Syrah too. So it's definitely a more unique Steely Chamberson, which I am really excited for. Again, we talked about the Doscados. If you're looking for a red, but maybe not the heaviest red, but somewhere between Pinot Noir and Cabernet, I think this one falls right in the middle for that.
Did you tell him what to eat this one with?
No, because I've been thinking about it.
Eat with this one?
Ooh, you know what? What'd you do for Christmas? Short rib?
Short rib, yeah.
I think the short rib, the way Jeff did it, what was it, sous vide?
Then we put it in the oven, cooked in its juices for a couple hours. And it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, short rib for sure. Any of those more braised meats you could get away with. Rack of lamb, braised lamb leg. Either one of those I think would actually be really good.
So yeah, the 2024 Steely Cham. Cheers. I actually have wine in my glass this time.
Ha 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 ha.